Well, there it is. Purring like a kitten. Of course, the ticking sound is the injectors opening and closing. Runs like a charm. 2012, 2007. Of course, my mess. The 2007 engine. You remove these two bolts and the whole bracket that holds the power steering and the alternator on. You lay that to the side. You hang it on one of the holes that your front end bolts to. They got a plate right here where your air conditioning compressor goes. Unbolt it from here. Unbolt it from the bottom. Unbolt it from here and let it hang. Your motor will come out the top. Take the transmission off. If there's nothing wrong with the transmission, there's no point in fixing something that ain't broke. Patience. Patience is everything. If you ain't got patience, I wouldn't even mess with it. Because you're going to get aggravated, you're going to get frustrated, mistakes are going to happen, and shortcuts never work for me. It might work for you, but they don't work for me. I know for a fact they don't work for me. Every time I ever done a shortcut, it bit me. And I don't like getting bit. But yep, there it is. Purring like a kitten. Now, clean up my mess. Start to finish. 4 o'clock yesterday evening to 10 o'clock last night. I had my motor, that motor out. The other motor in, one bolt in a transmission, one bolt in a motor mount. 7 o'clock this morning, I come back from 7 to 12. And this hand, it's got a plate, about a 8-inch plate. I broke my wrist in 6 spots on a dirt bike. And of course, this hand got cut off. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Patience. Don't smash your wires when you're going back in with your engine. Be careful. Just don't smash your wires. Just the after effect. Nothing's broke. Yes, I cut the hoses. Couldn't fight with it with my hand, so I cut the hoses on this one, but I mean, it's a shell. It can't leave the junkyard, so, but there's nothing wrong with the car. It had a little wreck right here. Cut wiring harness, and the car's in excellent condition. But yeah, that's a 2012. Mine's a 2007. If you keep all your stuff that's not broken and put it on the engine that you put in, a 2.0, a 2.0. Yeah, I might be losing 10 horsepower by not putting that on, but it's 10 horsepower, man. It's a CVT transmission. You're not gonna roast tires or anything. So, I mean, what's the point, you know? Well, there it is. And I want to show you something real quick. You don't see a check engine light. I had one due to the fact I didn't put the crankshaft position sensor on when I cranked it up. It threw the code. It threw all kind of codes. As a matter of fact, I'll show you the paper. It threw all kind of codes, but I knew what was wrong. I knew that I didn't hook it up, but I was in a rush and I wanted to see if it'll start. I don't even know where the paper's at. But yeah, it threw all kind of codes, random misfire, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that. One thing about a Dodge Caliber, it could be something simple, but when you put it on a machine, it's gonna read several codes. Like I was telling y'all previously, my speed sensor was trying to see how to turn the camera. I ain't no phone guy, man. I really don't mess with it, but it is what it is. Anyway, my